Hi, welcome back to the Port Vale career mode on FC25. Look at the colour of the menu. We are in the Premier League, baby, come on! We got promoted to the Premier League after a second place finish in the Championship. It went down to the final match against Blackburn, but in the end we took the win, jumped Norwich and ended up in second place behind Bournemouth. And boy do I have a lot of stuff to get through before we start playing games in this episode. So the squad has had quite a bit of a reshuffle, but more so in the reserve and not the starting 11. The starting 11 is going to be very similar. However, the backups we now have, I feel like I needed to strengthen in that area so we had better players for when we simulate matches. So let's get into who has left the club first, shall we? First up is Kobsuk Bantao, Mr. Turtle House himself. Unfortunately, we just could not integrate him into the first team. His rating never got high enough. Had a great season in the Championship with Swansea last season, but ultimately he just won't get into the team. So we sold him to Gymnasia for £1.3 million. Next up is quite a fitting one, Laurent Talai. In real life, we sold him a couple of days ago. So it's quite fitting that I sold him in this save as well. He didn't grow as much as I would have liked him to. So we have sold him to Utrecht for £1.9 million. Unfortunately, Momo Bayer did not stick with us very long, came out of the youth academy, spent one season out on loan at Watford, and has now left for Club Atletico Belgrano, and he has gone for £2.2 million. It's the same story for Imran Jadon, one season in the first team, out on loan, and then we've sold him to San Jose Earthquakes, and for the same price as Bayer, £2.2 million. And same again for Savang Vorasai, 17 years old from Laos. He's 63 rated, he was never going to get into the team. We sold him for a nice little sum of £620,000 to FC Universitatea Cluj. I think I got that right. I don't know. And we also have Johannes Sussman, who has also left the club to sign for Argentinos Juniors for £1.95 million. Now that's all they're basically deadwood, weren't they? Here is someone who certainly wasn't deadwood. Carney Chukwuemeka. He has been sold to Brighton for a sum of £39 million. He has funded a lot of the transfers that we've made, along with the rest as well, in this season. In my opinion, didn't perform very well and was always tired, so I thought I would just sell him on and give someone else a chance. So that's the players who've left the club permanently. What about the ones that have left on loan this season? Amir Adnan has headed off to Hull and he's already grown by 4. We have sent out Jack Shorrock again, this time to Standard Liège. He is the last remaining real-life Port Vale player, and I'm going to make sure that he stays at the club for the whole series. Whether he ends up in the full first 11 or not doesn't matter. I'm going to try and make sure he stays. Ivan Ibanez is out on loan again, and he has got another Premier League move as well. Even though Ivan Ibanez was one of the top performers in the Championship last season, not for us but for Bournemouth, we have loaned him out again, and he is staying in the Premier League with us as well at Aston Villa, so it's a good move for him. Elias Bugeya, however, is staying in the Championship, and he has signed for Southampton on a season-long loan. Sonny Johan has also gone back to the Championship, and this time he'll be playing for Everton. Finally, Irfan Rayman has headed back out on loan again. I was unsure what to really do with him, whether to incorporate him into the first team or not, but as you'll see, with one of the signings we've made, you'll see why he has headed back out on loan again, and he's gone to Udinese. So that's all the players that have left permanently and on loan. Now let's have a look at all the players who have joined the club this season. And we start off with a player who is also out on loan in Johan Tanner. He is a free agent that we signed from the free agents, funnily enough, but we've sent him out on loan instantly to Liverpool. Now why have I done that, you might ask? He has potential to be special. Now I don't know how well it works with players from the free agents, but I'm pretty sure that he's only just spawned into the game. Now if you guys don't know, and I have said this earlier on in the series, if you bring a player up from your youth academy that has potential to be special and loan them out straight away, their overall will grow exponentially. I'm hoping the same happens to Johan Tanner. Next up is a new centre-back in the form of Zeljko Maric. He was Burnley's captain last season. Burnley, who are the playoff winners and have come up to the Premier League with us, we've poached their captain from them. But we haven't left them empty-handed, as the sum was £14.5 million and Jordi Makengo has gone in the other direction. I expect Maric to be a backup to start off with, but you never know what's going to happen. Plus, we needed a right-footed centre-back because we spent last season with 3 left-footers. Next up is a central midfielder in the form of Jordan James. Again, he he will start off as a backup, but you never know what's going to happen. He is 80 rated. We signed him from Rennes for a sum of £19 million. And finally, the reason why we sent Irfan Rehman back out on loan is because of the signing of this man, Lewis Hall. And funnily enough, we signed him from Udinese, who then came in for a loan offer for Irfan Rehman, so it's a swap deal in a way. Lewis Hall is the only player I've signed with a view to starting him instantly in the starting lineup ahead of Thierry Small. I feel like left back was an area we needed to strengthen, not necessarily get a brand new first team left back, even though that's what I've ended up doing. And that is it for transfers in. Mustafa Al-Sahar and Minoru Miura will be part of the first team this season. And also yet another position change for Jude Robinson. We sold Carney Chukwuemeka. We have not replaced him because I am putting my faith in Daniel Jacobs and Jude Robinson as centre attacking mids. With Al-Sahar being part of the first team, that gave room for Jude Robinson to move to centre attacking mid, where he did perform well in parts last season when both of our other ones weren't available. And then that left the room to sell Chukwuemeka, who probably played less than Jacobs did last season. And also, Michael Miller is back in the first team fold as well this season after spending last season out on loan at West Ham in the Premier League. It's probably going to be him and Guerra that are the starting centre-backs to begin with. And finally, the last bit of business before we get into the games is the player awards for Season 5. And first up, we have top goal scorer. And for the first time since Duck joined the club, it's not Duck, it is Keke Top. Of course, with Duck's injury last season, Keke Top came in a bit of an unknown. We'd signed him at the start of the season as a backup. He didn't really perform all that well as a backup, but he came in with Duck's injury and took his chances. Now, this one surprised me, not necessarily because of the player that won it, but because of the amount of assists he got. Nicolas Vega, with 20 assists, wins the most assists award. Nicolas Vega, despite starting the season with an injury, just absolutely came in clutch and has turned into a very, very important player for us. Best good surprise without question goes to Keke Top for all the reasons I explained when I was talking about his top goal scorer award. Did not expect him to hit the ground running as much as he did, especially when Duck got injured. Most disappointing, kind of mentioned it when I talked about selling him, it's Carney Chukwuemeka. Just tired all the time. Just always tired. Daniel Jacobs overtook him in appearances despite being the backup. And even when Chukwuemeka was playing, didn't have a great return. 34 appearances with just 2 goals and 2 assists. Compare that to Daniel Jacobs in 38 appearances, 7 goals and 6 assists. Overall, Chukwuemeka just wasn't it. Didn't really fit, didn't really do well, and again, like I say, was always tired for some reason. Because it's not like he's got no stamina, he's got 74 stamina. And finally, the best player award, and I'm giving it to Nicolas Vega. You guys probably thought it was going to be Keke Top or Duck. No, Nicolas Vega. Again, just a constant throughout the whole season, consistently brilliant. Obviously, again, getting 20 assists is no mean feat. It's just one shy of Ethan Chislett in Season 1, who got 21. 20 is a ridiculous number of assists. So Nicolas Vega picks up the best player for Season 5. Anyway, shall we get on with some Premier League matches now? So, our first Premier League opponents in this career mode are Crystal Palace, away from home. This is how they are lining up, a 5-2-3. They've got Armstrong at right back, who is a player that I was looking at a little while ago, and they are playing wing play. This is the team that we are putting out. This is our current best 11, pretty much, I would say. Keke Top is getting the nod over Duck at the moment. However, of course, his position is under scrutiny, like every position. Michael Miller's back in the defence, and a debut for Lewis Hall. It's Crystal Palace against Port Vale. We seem to have fared kind of well up against Premier League clubs over the seasons, but obviously this is a whole different ball game now because we're in the league itself, and these teams will not just sit down, will not roll over and let us play anymore. Here's Keke Top. Good turn, Keke Top! He carries on where he left off last season. 6 minutes into the new Premier League season, and Keke Top gives us our first Premier League goal ever. Look at the footwork from him, and then he just lashes it into the net. Oh, Blaster steals it inside. Here is Top. We need runners, we need runners. Jacobs is making one. Daniel Jacobs, oh my God. What on earth have I just witnessed? We are 2-0 up in 12 minutes. I can't believe what I'm seeing. That was an absolute rocket from Daniel Jacobs. No goalkeeper in the world is saving that. That had knuckle on it for days. Here's Ivanusic. Now Armstrong. Oh, Lewis Hall gets a big toe in.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Ah. Right then. That's a lovely ball, that from Cam Warner. Great touch from Vega as well. Can we finish it off here? Keke Top is in. Surely now 3. Yes! Get yourself over to the Vale fans. Get yourself over to him. Come on. Oh, he didn't reach him. What are you on about? Here's Rafinha for Crystal Palace. Oh, he's got the skills out again, but you're not getting past Michael Miller with skills, at least not easily. Well, I think it's fair to say that our season could not have started any better than that. A 3-0 win with 10 men away at Selhurst Park. We take those. Okay, here is the first test for the second team. At home to Leeds United in the Premier League. Can we get the win from this? We can! Oh my days. Marius Lang and Duck with the goals. You love to see it. And same squad again, but this time for an EFL Cup match away at QPR. I've brought Jordan James in because I've left Butler in here by mistake. Quick simulation. Do we get through? Another 2-1 win. Al Sahar and Keke Top with the goals. And we now have our next opponent, Aston Villa at Villa Park. 4-2-3-1 wide and playing on standard. They've got a current Vale player in goal in the form of Joe Gauci. Ibanez is in their squad. I hope he actually plays. They've got Endrick. What? It is Aston Villa against Port Vale. Here's Keke Top with his quick feet. Oh, Lucas made a run. Nicholas Vega's in! We've done it again, even earlier this time. It's the 4th minute, and this time it is Top setting up Vega rather than the other way around. Again, like I've said, I have not turned down the difficulty. I've not changed the sliders. I've not done anything. And Villa are through here with Farias, and he's put it wide. I had a slight suspicion and a bit of a fear that this might happen, that suddenly the Premier League would be super easy for no apparent reason. But then again, the first season of the Championship felt easy until the second half of it. And that's a great ball in. Lewis Hall at the back post, and Gauci has to make the save. Ibanez is playing for Villa. This is he's absolutely murking our defence as well, and that's a back heel to Farias. Lewis Hall with a big block. Frimpong now with his pace down the right hand side. I don't know where Lewis Hall's gone. So Michael Miller's come out to help. Frimpong still has it, gets his cross in. Big save from Cam Warner. Robinson playing it to Top. Oh, that's lovely. Keke Top for 2. He's not missing that, is he? He is not missing that at all. Another fantastic goal from Keke Top. Lovely Ronaldo chop to get away. Oh, everything about that was just... Kessler Hayden in the middle. Farias. Frimpong. Cam Warner again there to the rescue. That's not worked. Ibanez nearly put it in. Oh, Guerra's missed Ibanez there. Here is Farias. He has caused some problems. It's Farias. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. It was the one thing I was hoping wouldn't happen. Ivan Ibanez, our own player, has now finally scored against us. He is actually ridiculous as an AI, Ivan Ibanez is. Not that great when I use him, but when he's an AI player, he is nuts. Oh, they're bringing Ibanez off. That is not the move, Villa. It's great for us, but, I mean, if Loftus-Cheek tears us up, then it is a fantastic move for Villa. That's a great ball. Keke Top's header! He's done it again. Keke Top. Na. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Well, I mean, I said it earlier, didn't I? Ibanez was the one creating everything. I thought taking him off was a bad move, but when Ruben Loftus-Cheek can pull that out of the bag, that's the best goal I've conceded in this save. By absolute miles. What a hit. Not very often where there's a shot that Cam Warner simply cannot save. And that was a shot that Cam Warner can't save. And now they've got Endrick on the pitch as well. That does not help. Maybe this was their plan all along. Oh, it's a ball through for Endrick. Cam Warner's coming. And Endrick has levelled it up for Aston Villa. The substitutions have paid off for them. Ibanez and Farias were by far their best two players. They've taken them both off, and both of their replacements have now scored. It's a great ball through, to be fair. None of our defence saw it. Cam Warner came out, but Endrick's put it through his legs. Oh. Here's Loftus-Cheek. Hendricks through. Surely not. Guerra gets a foot in. Get that out of there, Chambers. We take the point. We take the point. I don't care if we haven't won that game. We take the point. Villa were dangerous at the end there. Getting a point away at Villa Park is no mean feat, and I'd have taken it any which way. So I'm taking it now despite being 3-1 up. Next opponents are Fulham at Vale Park. For the first time this episode, we're actually going to play at home. This is Fulham's squad. Kick and rush as well in the Premier League. Fair. We've switched it up a little bit because why not? Salah's in on the right-hand side. Maric is in defence for his debut. Thierry Small on the left-hand side. Jacobs is back in. Port Vale against Fulham. Well, here's Højlund early on. Guerra gets a toe in, but it allows Højlund to get onto his stronger foot. It's a good save from Cam Warner, and Jadon Anthony can't keep it in. Good touch that from Salah. He's going to pace it down the wing now. Inside, here's Keke top. Just drill it at the goal. Bento makes the save. Oh! The clearance hit Vega, unfortunately, onto the woodwork. And now we're the ones on the attack. Keke top. He's gone for the effort. He's suddenly developed a rocket of a shot. Thierry Small with the ball into the box. It's brought down by Arblaster. What a hit from Ollie Arblaster. Oh my days. That's got the crowd off their seats. Brings it down. One more touch and bang. The keeper got close, but it was so top corner, he was never stopping it. It's been a very end-to-end hard-fought game this has, and to get the first goal in it is huge. It feels massive. It didn't feel like, it didn't really know who might score the first goal. It could have been either team. Could we get a second here? No, not quite. Nicholas Vega to whip this one into the box, and Caleb Butler got that all wrong. Here's Daniel Jacobs. Tops in Acres. Tops in Acres. Top has a second. Well, he has our second. He didn't score the first one. I think that is game, set and match, potentially. Although, I thought that when we were 3-1 up against Villa, so I'm not saying anything. That's nice. That's nice. Jacobs now. Here is El Sahar. Goes for the effort. Oh! Mustafa El Sahar out of absolutely nowhere. Come on! I was not expecting that to go in. I'm not going to lie to you. Great ball from Jacobs. El Sahar wasn't even facing the goal. But, the curve on that to bring it back into the far post. I've lost my speech. Oh, okay. Come on, get back in your goal. We've lost the clean sheet. Oh well. It is what it is. I don't even know who scored this goal. Who is it who scored? Is Højlund going to take this one? Yes, he is. Højlund! That was close. That was close to making it respectable. 3-1. Another very successful afternoon. We've got a match away at Leicester City, which we are going to simulate with the first team. It's the first time the first team have simulated, and we've got the win once again, and it's two of the goal scorers from the last game, Arblaster and Keke Top. It is a good job I don't really care about the Carabao Cup because we've been drawn at home against Arsenal, so we're going to simulate this one as well, and it's a 4-2 loss. That's a lot of goals for a simulated match. Caleb Butler and Jude Robinson with our goals, and Arsenal, yeah, they started off with a 10th minute goal from Saka and just kicked on from there, really. Our final game of this episode is probably our toughest test yet. We are taking on Spurs at home, although they have lost 3 of their last 4 matches. But when you look at that team, I feel like that team is not going to give me an easy time of it. They're playing gegenpressing as well, which I honestly don't think I've come up against a gegenpressing team at all. Big test this. Port Vale against Tottenham Hotspur. I apologise if this looks like a kick clash on the video. They look fine to me, but with compression and everything and the effects I put on the video, it might look a bit terrible. Here's Dane Scarlett. Oh dear, Guerra slid in there. Cam Warner saves and he pushed it away just enough that Sancho couldn't do anything with it. Oh, this isn't good. Madueke in the middle. Scarlett gone for the effort. Cam Warner has to make the save. Ollie Arblaster. You know what? Absolutely smash it! Oh! Nick Chambers does brilliantly to steal it. He's now running forward. He doesn't really have any options at the moment. Just stick it in the box if you can. Oh, Nicholas Vega got his boot on it. That's nice from Keke Top. Good hold-up play, that. Unfortunately, don't really have an option at the moment for Pete Higgins. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yeah! It's Lewis Hall with his first goal for the club. That is one of the best crosses I have ever done in this game. Look at that. From Peter Higgins. I mean, Hall probably should have finished that off at the first attempt. Nearly didn't at the second. But it doesn't matter how they go in, as long as they go in. It's hit Donnarumma on the heel and gone in off the crossbar. Jude Robinson. Hit one. Go on. That is what I have been waiting for from that man. He has such high finishing and really good long shots, and that just sums him up. Both of our attacking mids have scored unbelievable long shots in this episode. I think that tops Jacob's one against Palace. Dude, Robinson, he's got the bit between his teeth now. Look at him go, and he's going to play through Duck. Is Duck going to get his first goal in the Premier League for us? The Quack is back. Spurs have they've done what Spurs do. They have done what Spurs do, or at least did last season under Ange Postecoglou. As soon as they can't deal with conceding goals, they're too attack-minded. And they haven't had a chance to do anything attacking-wise because our defence has been so good. Maybe James Maddison to take this free kick. Oh my goodness me. That was powerful. Oh, it's played through. It's Madueke. And just like, it's literally a carbon copy of the last match. It's literally the same. 3-0 up, and then Spurs have scored with no time left, and the player has gone to celebrate with the manager. This episode could not have gone any better. I've said it throughout the whole episode, but now I can finally say it. It's gone great, hasn't it? Let's be real. I want to have a look at this Jude Robinson goal again. I just want to see it. It's so good, just the way he hits it. Oh, and I'll tell you what as well, Donnarumma's dive makes it better. I wasn't expecting to say this, but we end episode 1 of the Premier League at the top of it. Now, not everyone's played. Arsenal could overtake us because they have a game in hand, but that's why I'm ending it here. Port Vale are top of the Premier League, but that is going to end off this first episode in the Premier League of the Port Vale career mode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, because I certainly have. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. And if you don't want to miss a video, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button and you'll get a notification whenever I upload. Until next time, thanks so much for watching, and peace.